James Brown, the entertainer, king.
He was the hottest thing back then, and this type of music was fresh.
The messages in the music and the fact that it was so simple and easy to dance to.
It's that raw excitement, which we're all looking for.
Gonna have a funky good time. Say it. We're gonna have a funky good time. Everybody say it now. We're gonna have a funky good time. Let me hear you say it. We're gonna have a funky good time. Take 'em up. We gotta take you high.
James Brown, the Godfather of Soul, Soul Brother #1, the hardest working man in show business, has been taking 'em higher for over 30 years. His hard-edged music and flamboyant showmanship stand today as proud symbols of achievement in popular black culture. But in the show business cliché, the road to stardom and mass appeal for James Brown was not an easy one. He was born on May the 3rd, 1933, in a small shack in the pine woods of South Carolina. Growing up poor and black in neighboring Augusta, Georgia, Brown quickly developed an aggressive survival instinct.
I didn't have an education and no opportunity. So I've always been more musical, I could adapt to more than most kids. And when I did go to school, being from a very poor family, and my father not being at home, and my mother and father parted when I was very small, 4 years old, I adapted to everything real fast because I knew I had to do it. I was 8 years old before we got our first organ, and the only way we got the organ, my father was working at a furniture store, and they had the leg, one of the legs broke off the organ, and they threw it out, was gonna throw it out, they gave it to him. He brought it home, and we took a cheese crate and made another leg, and he brought it home about 11 o'clock that day. And when he got back at 6 o'clock that evening, I was playing a tune on it already. I got arrested for breaking in and around. I was going in cars, trying to get things to buy clothes to go to school with. It wasn't right, you know, but that was the only survival I had. I did it as a kid.
And influenced by the vaudeville, gospel and rhythm and blues acts of his day, the teenage James Brown started developing his own singing style.
Louis Jordan had that up-tempo move. He never quit moving. Tempo 5, kicking, stomping, moving. But Roy Brown came with the drive in the throat, singing loud and strong, driving like Papa's got a brand new bag. I feel good. It's a man's world, you know, and get on a good foot, you know, and screaming, please, please, please.
James Brown and the Famous Flames' first single, Please, 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 released in 1956, was an R&B smash at about the same time another Southerner, Elvis Presley, was hitting the pop charts with Heartbreak Hotel, a less frenetic rhythm and blues tune, but of course performed by a white man, and they called it rock and roll.
Please, 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 I wrote it. It was a song that we sang for 5 years, maybe a little bit more before we recorded it. The minute the song came out, it was a smash. My song has that presence. I can tell when I got a smash hit. It's still the strongest tune.
The success of this song ensured that Brown's gritty gospel voice would soon become a fixture on radio stations throughout the southern states, injecting some of the hysteria of revivalist singing into the critical development of soul music. The Cape theatrics, learned from the boxing ring, became a trademark over the years.
We tried to get away from it a lot because we thought it was repetitious. But feeling is never repetitious. Soul is never repetitious. For me, it's my life. It was my opportunity. It was my knock on the door. It was my only guarantee I had. And it's still my only guarantee. Soul is spiritual. Soul is truth. Soul is survival.
That archive performance ranks about as much a classic as the number Please, Please, Please itself. Though Ralph Bass and Sid Nathan of King Records, Brown's record company at the time, didn't see his material in quite that way.
They didn't know what to do with me because I had my own style, and Mr. Nathan didn't understand that style. And yet, you know, it's really just been recognized. James Brown was a pioneer, and I kept jumping from place to place because I had so many formulas I could draw from. I never set one pattern.
But the funky James Brown was to come later. His follow-up hit to Please, 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 2 years later in 1958, was another ever-popular soul ballad.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Try me. Try me. Darling, tell me. Try me, try me, try me, and your love will always be true. I need you, sign. Hold me. Hold me. And love. We want to hide. Whoa. I need you. I need you. Oh yeah. Oh, I need you. I need you.
I'm not gonna mug you.
Is that gorgeous or what, eh?
And I believe I can run a decent marathon.
Download Veely now.
The essence of James Brown wasn't, however, in his records so much as his live shows, and the two only came together in 1962, against record company and management wishes, in the first Live at the Apollo album.
Sid Nathan at King Records didn't want to do that. He said that how can you, and Ben Bart did too, how can you do something every night and put it on record and people would buy the same thing you're doing? James and I, we stuck with our guns. We could see the action from the people. We recorded it ourselves. Came off so good. After we recorded it, we took it right straight to the radio station there, which was WWRL, was the big station then. We sat at that station all night. Didn't have no idea that they would even play one cut, maybe, you know. But they sat there and played the whole thing.
You've got to live yourself and nobody else.
And the result, a milestone album and a long-distance tour schedule for what was by now the James Brown Review. Penalty for poor performance or appearance, a $50 fine.
They called it the Cotton Belt Circuit. You know, you would leave New York City and you come all the way down the East Coast, and then turn. Sometimes you'd go into by way of Louisiana and then all the way up to Vancouver on the West Coast. That taking us the better of about 15 days. Naturally, James had the Cadillac.
Alone from night to night, you'll find me too weak to break the chain that bind me. I need no shackle to remind me I'm just a prisoner. Don't let me be a prisoner. What's the good of my caring for someone sharing those arms, but not with me? Oh, she has another, and I can't have another. For I'm not free. She's in my arms, but I'm sleeping. The front man is crying, creeping. I want you so bad, but
My act was so revolutionary that I made the Ed Sullivan show. I got so many applause in the dress rehearsal. They didn't know whether to keep the dress rehearsal or film it again.
With Out of Sight, the James Brown groove that was to dominate 60s soul had arrived. Its rhythms and movements quickly found students from across the water. And it was during this time that Brown made his first movie appearance in a rather incongruous B-picture.
We found him out there. You better put him by the fire.
It's Mr. Pebney.
Darn. We thought it was the Bountiful Snow Girl.
Hey, are you really the ski patrol?
You were expecting maybe Rock Hudson?
Oh, I know who you really are. You're James Brown and the Flames. I have all your records.
Shh, don't tell my mother. She still thinks I'm in the army.
You're gonna sing for us, aren't you? Sure, come on.
Out of sight.
Oh, I feel good. I knew that I would not. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, so good. I got you. Wow, I feel nice. Sugar and spice. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. So nice, since I got you. When I hold you in my arms, I know I can't do no wrong now. When I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no harm, and I feel nice. I feel nice, sugar and spice. So nice, that I got you. When I hold you in my arms, I know that I can't do no wrong. And when I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no harm. And I feel nice, sugar and spice. I feel nice, sugar and spice. So nice, that I got you. Wow, and I feel good, like I knew that I would now. I feel good, I knew that I would. So good, 'cause I got you. So good, 'cause I got you. So good, 'cause I got you.
Well, I cut Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. I had to do something stretched out, something totally different. And I really can't remember definite everything was in my head, but I knew that I had something different. I knew that this was a different bag. And I know how I come up with all that stuff. But when I came up with it and laid those vamps in there, which was close to gospel, and I had those sharp, you know, and I knew I had something different. And when they played it, that was it. It just destroyed all the other arrangements.
Papa's under the swing. He ain't too hip now, but that new breed thing. He ain't no drag. Papa's got a brand new bag. Come in, mama, and do the crazy scene. Get the crazy and find it money me. Ain't no drag. Papa's got a brand new bag. And do the jet, the fly, don't be ashamed, no you ain't shy. Do the boogie, the meditators, the just like that, the little cheater.
After Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, the soul classics came thick and fast.
When your baby and you are tight, and everything you say and do is mellow. She keeps everything all right, and you know that you're the only fellow. Ain't that a groove? Ain't that a groove? Do you hear me now? Ain't that a... Ain't that a groove? Look here. Girls that you be in the mood, whatever they think. Now this is the way you do it. Dig this. Get me back. This is a man's word. This is a man's word. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat by the water like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything, yeah. Do you know that man makes money to buy from other men? This is a man's world.
We would like to know sometime what's going to be done for black people. So I'm going to start now by making a few overtures to the gentleman standing on my right.
Vice President Humphrey was one of the finest humanitarians ever lived. The happy warrior, we call him. And that was the reason why he never got elected president, because he was too nice and too real for people.
Number one, in the black community, the low-income areas, we need a house. So we don't have to stay in the dump, like I stayed in when I was a kid. Number two, we need a hospital, so we don't have to stand around and bleed to death while some other cat get work done. Now, the candidate that give me those kind of things, that's the man I endorse. I don't endorse the party, I endorse the man.
As James Brown's musical popularity grew in the mid-60s, so he became more vocal in social and political issues. Being black and proud for James Brown meant endorsing Hubert Humphrey's Democratic candidature for presidency, entertaining the troops in Vietnam, and supporting Dr. Martin Luther King's civil rights campaign, despite personal threats on his life. It was at this time that Brown was referred to as the soul singer who could stop a revolution.
I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
I got a call from Washington, D.C. after the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. And they wanted me to come and talk to the people and try to get them to get off the streets and calm down so they could think very clear. I wanted to see people get off the streets. I wanted them to calm down. I didn't want to see no more bloodshed and lives lost. But yet and still I shared in the same conviction as the people on the streets because I understood what they were fighting for.
But as the spirit of political revolt waned with the passing of the decade, so the revolution wrought by Brown's music reached its peak with a timeless dance number.
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine, get on up.
James Brown's 1970 hit sums up his brand of soul. Simple lyrics and an insistent riff where every instrument, including the voice, is used like a drum. It was a style in stark contrast to the syrup of Motown or Beatles-influenced pop, and was much copied in the 1970s by Sly and the Family Stone, Stevie Wonder, and psychedelic period Temptations. Interestingly, Brown never sold as well as those artists, but if a performer has a theme, then James Brown's is Sex Machine.
During those times, it was hard to really figure out exactly what the boss is doing or what he's thinking. Sometimes he would call and say and dictate a rhythm, and say the drummer, you do this style, and the horn players do this, and the bass player do that, and we'd do it, and it would all gel together.
I'm not getting that funk sound on them drums. They're playing it, but it's not coming out. You know, the longer you put some effort on, get together, bump track, and then party. Wow, on the good foot. Party with the good foot. That's on the good foot. Get it with the good foot.
You know, most of the dancers, they were taken from James Brown. One way or another, every step you see is James Brown. He used to do a little tap dancing, too. The boogaloo. Funky chicken. The old James Brown. Mashed potatoes. And camel walk. I did this in the Tammy show. Also, robot. Oh, get down. Keep on dancing.
Despite the exuberant claims, there's no doubt James Brown, the dazzling mover, more than makes up for James Brown, the dazzling dresser. He was doing things in the 1960s or 70s that Michael Jackson or Prince can hardly match in the 80s. But Brown's musical career began to falter after 1974. Brown had long been his own businessman, but tax and record company problems led to a musical eclipse in the mid-70s.
There was not a buyer audience for James Brown. I mean, in terms of promoters. So what I did, I formed my own booking complex with Mr. Byrd and started booking myself. I believed in me, so I gambled. And it's a lot different than making $1,500 a night as I'm making $30,000 or $40,000. I became 75% business and 25% entertainment. Because it didn't really take an effort to be an entertainer. I was so far ahead anyway. The record company wanted me to sit down and rest because my songs I had so many hits that I didn't get credit for. You know, I was getting a million seller every 3 months. It was disco in the 70s, but I got so far out that it couldn't catch me, so I had to slow myself down. Because when you can put something on a synthesizer and just learn it verbatim, and it's not even music, that's a joke. We have to get up there and play and make it happen. That's the difference.
Get up off that thing.
in 1979, Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi's enthusiasm for 60s soul cast James Brown as a preacher in their comic film The Blues Brothers. For Brown, it was a return to gospel roots.
Elvis Presley and I used to sing gospel together a lot. He used to get with me and hear me sing gospel. I'd sing Old Blind Barnabas and people like that, you know. And I'd preach and talk, you know. And that's what it's about, when you can make people visualize things.
And James Brown, the soul missionary, carried the word through to the 1980s. James Brown and Africa Bambaata's Unity was a rap updating of the Message song style, made popular with songs like Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, or King Heroin.
We did a fantastic message about nuclear war, stuff about unity and not using nuclear war stuff. And that's what it was about. It was a message to the people, to the world leaders, you know, to kind of refrain on the nuclear stuff, because nuclear stuff could be good to extend life, but we don't want to take life with nuclear war. So that was the reason behind it, not so much as trying to get a hit record. Peace, unity, love, and having fun.
Peace, unity, love, and having fun.
That's a lot like current rap or hip-hop. What do you feel about people like Run DMC or the Beastie Boys?
Well, those are poor copies, well, not poor copies, but they're copies of what they thought I was doing in the 60s, like Let the Brother Rap. And see, I started the rap music, and what they're doing is things I did years ago. But see, rap music is kind of a variation, it's like the end of a James Brown song, what we would do at the very end.
And indeed, James Brown is as up-to-date as ever, courtesy of the movies, with a recent hit.
I feel good.
Rocky IV's theme, Living in America, written by Dan Hartman, with its celebration of the States, harked back to Chuck Berry as much as to James Brown. It hit a whole new generation with a lovingly updated version of the James Brown sound. Brown and the band, judging by the video, hit Las Vegas.
Super highways, coast to coast, easy to get anywhere. On the transcontinental overload, just slide behind the wheel. How does it feel when there's no destination? That's too far, and somewhere on the way you might find out who you are. Living in America. Listen to listen. Living in America. Hand to hand across the nation. Living in America. Got to have a celebration.
Stallone, Sylvester Stallone was one who really wanted James Brown in that movie. You know? Stallone was very, very hot artist of today. One of our hot artists. And it meant a lot to be in that movie. So it's kind of just getting very, very hot. And Dan, being one of my fans, were able to do a nice version of an arrangement, Living in America, that fitted the criteria of James Brown.
Too funky hell.
The success and appreciation now accorded James Brown is a fitting tribute to over 30 years of hard work in a business where you're lucky if you have 5 good years. Brown is now a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but unlike many a legend in his 50s, he can still summon up the excitement of his youth and so live up to his awesome reputation as the Godfather of Soul.
Too funky here. Come as a man. Too funky here, yeah. Come as a man. What if the one man? Too funky, funky here. Then again, funky funk. Funky down. Too funky here. Then again, funky funk. Funky down. I look through the sound. I need a little air burning up on the drum. Knock the window, y'all, and let out some funky here. Say funky, say it again, funky, funky. You funky too, funky, funky. Say it again, funky, funky. Piano man ain't leaving no slack. Holding nothing back. The whole band knows that they get down. Evolution, and give that funky, funky sound. Now say it again. Say it again. Funky, funky. You funky too, funky, funky. Yeah. Say it again. Funky, funky. Bring it down. Give the big y'all. Somebody soon to open up that door. Somebody gonna get a knockdown on that disco open set. Too funky, funky, yeah. Say it again, funky, funky. Too funky, too funky, funky, yeah. Say it again, funky, funky. They don't
I hope that I can continue making people happy, but the career has no ending, because once you're declared a legend, that's forever.